the last 2 evenings, I have covered probably about 3-4 of the 12 pillars of success that I teach my clients over a 6-month basis. Okay. Each one of my clients has had to face their fear and make a decision, because I don't go hounding people. I don't go knocking on their door. It's up to them. They have to face their fear. Investing in themselves can be scary, and they have to make a decision. And for those of you watching, before you make a decision, maybe you felt like you had a desire to work with me. I want you to hear from some incredible people and some incredible decision makers. And I would like to invite my first live guest. The other two are coming tomorrow. Her name is Lisa. I'm going to ask Lisa to unmute herself. I'm going to get this going well. Let me see, ask her to mute, get her on camera. Lisa, are you there? Let's give her a little moment. Oh, here we go. Let's see if we can see on Zoom. There we go. Look at this lovely lady. I want everybody who is watching on Facebook to give Lisa so much love, okay? Because it takes courage to come up and not really know what I'm going to ask her.
That's true.
That's true. I'm just going to leave the comments here. Thank you so much, Lisa. You're looking gorgeous, by the way.
Thank you.
Loving the hair, loving the hair. Thank you so much for joining us this evening. So for those of you who don't know Lisa, Lisa is a past client of mine, and this conversation, we're just going to find out how her experience was with her personal development journey. Very inspiring. Literally, she makes us all feel like we've got a failure mindset and we're lazy when you hear what this woman's done.
Oh, bless.
So introduce yourself. Tell us what you do. We want to know where you started, how you get into personal development, and just a wee bit about where you are so far, in your own words.
We could be here for a wee while tonight, but we'll try and make it quick. So my name's Lisa Stevenson. Where did I start? Okay, so I was a nurse for almost 20 years, and I left nursing because of stress, and it was affecting my health. I was in a bad place, and physically, mentally, emotionally, every way. So then I decided I had to do something because I couldn't do nursing anymore. I was off sick for a year and physically couldn't work there anymore. So I started my own business, literally, overnight, and I love holistic therapies. That is what got me through all my struggles and my health problems. So I had already trained in that years before, never really thinking I was going to use it. And yeah, I started my business with holistic therapies, reflexology, Reiki, things like that. And yeah, what else? I then had to shut my business because of lockdown. And then I started another business during lockdown and became an author, a coach.
Oh, look at this fell into my hand.
What is that now? What have you got?
My Lisa Stevenson.
Yeah,
this is Lisa's prompt to sell herself in a big way.
So yes, what Linda's holding up there is my journal that I created for kids. I'm a meditation teacher, and I've done a lot of mindset stuff over the years, and I got a lot of messages from mums and dads through lockdown asking what I could do to help with their kids. And I knew I was struggling with my kids at home as well, because everything went belly up basically for them. They couldn't go to school, they couldn't see their friends, couldn't see family. And somebody's, oh, thank you so much. Oh, I hope you're enjoying it. I just see the messages here.
So, you pay attention now.
I know. So yeah, I decided then that I was giving them advice, and then I thought, right, okay, I use my kids as guinea pigs, basically, give them wee tasks to do, and they were loving it. So yeah, I put the book together, and long story short, I got it published, And yeah, it's amazing. So yeah, it's been sold literally around the world.
It's available on Amazon, I think. Tell everybody where it's available from. Where can you purchase this book?
So if you are local, I am in Omagh in County Tyrone in Northern Ireland. If you're local, there is a couple of businesses around Omagh that sell it. I have it on my website. So this business is called Think Calm Be Calm. So it's www.thinkcalmbecalm.co.uk, and it's also on Amazon. So yeah, and
what
that's exactly how it's
best suited to? What age group of kids was this best suited to?
Roughly around 7 to 11-year-olds. So later on in primary school. So if they can read and write a wee bit, then yeah, that is it. But some kids obviously can read and write a wee bit younger than others. So, and others just might need a wee bit of help a wee bit later on. So yeah, it's great. I got so many comments literally from around the world saying about, you know, kids being in lockdown and they don't like school, they don't like work, and they don't like writing, but they're actually using that as a bribery, because they're like, you have to do your schoolwork before you get to do your journal.
Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah, so I was like, oh, this is so lovely. So yeah, teachers bought it to work with their kids because they knew they were struggling at home. They've bought it since to work with their kids in the classroom. It's amazing. So yeah.
I love it. Guys, did anybody else feel like, oh, I really should be doing more? Amazing. And we've got some love from Elaine and Adele. Thank you so much. So I facilitated an elite program called Thinking in Results, created by Bob Proctor and his business partner Sandy Gallagher. And you joined me for an amazing 6 months. So I just want you to, for somebody who's thinking, what's it like to work with Linda? What is this Thinking in Results program that she talks about, or maybe does talk about enough? And what's it like, 6 months? Is it too long? Is it too short? What has been your experience, and what you felt to really benefit from it, really?
It is an amazing program for everybody, whether you want to do things for personal reasons or you want to do it to grow your business. And you can literally do it from no business, or you can do it from like having a multi-million-dollar pound business. You can go into it and learn so much more. And it really can affect every part of your life. It is amazing. 6 months sounds like a long time, and you're like, oh God, could I really do that for 6 months? Before you know it, you blink and oh, there we go. We're at the end of it. So absolutely, it's fabulous. It's changed my life. It really has changed my life in so many ways. And in changing my life, I've been able to help change so many others on so many different levels, both within my household and outside it. So it's, yeah, highly, highly, highly recommended to everybody. It is special.
So good. I concur. I agree. How would you describe your mindset before doing Thinking Results compared to now, after completing it?
Yeah, beforehand wasn't so good. Let's just say it just wasn't so good. It was a lot better than it had been in the past, let's put it that way. But Thinking in Results really pushed you to and taught you how to think differently. And at the start, it is, oh gosh, you really have to think of this. But then before you know it, you're like, oh, I done that automatically. Oh, I thought that way automatically. It is a change, and it's fabulous. Like everything, you have to practice these things, and having a really good mentor is really, really good because they help you. They see things in you that you don't see. Like you said earlier, you can see things in people that they can't see themselves. We don't have the confidence maybe, and that's why we're doing it maybe, and for some reasons, for some people's reasons, and you can see and you can push and you can help and guide, and it's fab. Yeah,
I love the way you describe it, help and guide and support, and I'm like virtual ass kicking.
Oh yeah, well, I didn't want to say that. Yes, there is a little bit of virtual ass kicking too.
Yeah, because I don't want to be left behind, so if you need a little push in the direction, I am so here for that. It's one of my favorite things. Alicia, what's going on? It's like, sometimes guys will come on, it's like, you're nearly afraid to speak. It's like, I don't want to say it because Linda makes me do something.
Yeah, I learned that one a couple of times.
but I am the same, even with my journey with the mentor. Even now, I'm like, don't say it loud, you might get. It's just our kind of our safety mechanism. One of the things, so I've interviewed different people in different stages of their lives, of studying in TIR, but I really wanted to highlight you because I want you to talk about what is life, because we say, like, once you get in Zada, what happens after TIR? What happens after you've finished and you move on? So you've been doing incredible things. So I want you to talk about and literally sing your own tune here to the highest degree, because funny enough, guys, Lisa's a wee bit modest at times. And I'm not here for modesty. Not when she's incredible, the way she is. So I want you to tell everyone who's watching tonight, and thank you so much for everybody who's watching this live. We are so grateful for you all and all the love you've given Lisa. Tell us, what have you done since you left? Literally about 6 months ago, you left TIR under my mentorship. So what have you been doing since? You haven't been twiddling because you haven't been taught that. So tell everybody what you've been doing. Tell all the exciting things that you've been doing since.
Okay. Oh, Jiminy Joe. Right. What have I done? I have been doing different courses, learning new. I love, as I say, the holistic side of things, helping people heal themselves from, and I love energy healing. And I have completed a course called Emotion Code. So I am the first certified emotion code practitioner in Northern Ireland.
Yes. So, I hope you're all clapping at home.
Literally just a handful in the whole of Ireland. And
Ireland's number one. Here we go. You're in front of Ireland's number one, you guys. You are in the presence of Ireland's number one.
Yes. So and I'm hoping by the end of next week, the following week, I will be the first body code practitioner, because I am just finishing that up. And I hope to hand that in on Friday, all my work and my portfolio and all my studies. And so looking forward to that. And I've had absolutely amazing results from everybody I've been working with. It's just been absolutely phenomenal. Literally, a lot of them have had immediate healing and immediate relief from different things that they've been suffering from for years. So it's been fabulous. What else? Oh, recently I have.
Oh yeah, I just remembered myself. You forgot?
So did I. How did I forget? I have been nominated and have reached the finals in a business award, and I am absolutely over the moon about that. So I cannot wait until, I think it's 2 weeks. 2 weeks is Friday till the awards dinner, and we find out then if how we've got on. And yeah, what else have I done? I've been doing so much, and yeah, as I say, as you said, I have not been sitting twiddling my thumbs. Definitely not.
Oh, you're a really amazing example of what happens when somebody really pours themselves into TIR, thinking results like in a full way, and decides that they've got no more excuses left. And look, like, my goodness, the bounds that you've came on, it's just like, it's nearly as if I put you in catapult, like, okay, off you go, ping. And you've done 2 brand new courses. You're Ireland's number one. You're getting nominated for business awards. You've got books published. Like, oh, I think I need a glass of wine after this, guys. This is not just incredible. I want you to show Lisa so much love in the comments. And I invite Lisa actually to drop some of her handles, her Instagram. It's very positive and happy. It's not pony spam like mine. And actually, Ocean, the Miniature Shetland, is a client of Lisa, and we had amazing results with him. I was struggling. I'm just going to share the story. I was struggling to get him out of his paddock. That was his safety net. He didn't like going out. And obviously I had a big dream to wander him around the world. So I knew there was something emotionally affecting him. And so I contacted Lisa, and we did a session, and literally within 24 hours, I just listened to my intuition. It's like, okay, try him today. And he was out of that paddock like lightning, with no effort whatsoever, no teasing, no coaxing. He was like, are we going on an adventure? It's incredible. So don't just think the work that Lisa does is just for human beings, if you've got a loved pet or an animal that needs some help, she can work on both, which I just think is amazing, because everything is energy. So you and I, your pets, you know, the screen that we're looking at, absolutely everything is energy. Money is energy, our thoughts are energy. We're all so connected. This is what's so beautiful about the work that Lisa does. I just want to thank you so much for giving up your time this evening. You look gorgeous.
Oh, thank you.
And joining us. Doesn't she look gorgeous? Everybody is watching. Thank you for sharing your story. So inspirational. And just because you finish with a mentor does not mean that's the end. You know, I love to instill tools for life. And it's definitely something. It's like you've got a handbook for life. You just keep going back to that whenever you need to do something. It's amazing. I appreciate you, and thank you so much for joining us live. You are so welcome now to hide away in your pajamas. I wrap up. Thank you so much, Lisa. Thank you so much.